What happens when AI video stops feeling like a tech demo and starts feeling like a real production tool? For years, creators have been juggling platforms. One for motion, one for voice, another for editing, then a separate workflow for sound design. It works, but it's fragmented. Now there's serious discussion around Seedance 2.0, the upcoming release from Higgsfield. Based on early previews and community reactions, this looks less like a routine update and more like a structural shift. Nothing is finalized yet. This analysis is based on publicly available information as of February 2026. Today, we're breaking down what's known, what creators are expecting, and why this release could meaningfully reshape AI storytelling workflows. Let's get into it. Higgsfield has positioned itself as creator-focused. Not just viral clips, not just novelty animations. The emphasis has been on workflow depth and production reliability. Seedance 1.0 introduced motion generation fundamentals. 5 Pro noticeably improved realism and coherence, but creators still faced friction, character inconsistency, motion artifacts, manual audio syncing, full regeneration for minor edits. Seedance 2.0 appears aimed directly at those pain points. That's why expectations are higher this time. The messaging around Seedance 2.0 highlights 3 themes: storytelling, multimodal intelligence, workflow integration. On AI forums, creators are asking deeper questions. Does motion stay stable across shots? Is audio synchronized at generation time? Do characters persist through scene changes? How efficient is iteration? When the conversation shifts from "that looks cool" to "how does this improve production flow?", something meaningful is happening. One of the most discussed capabilities is multimodal input mixing. Reports suggest support for multiple reference uploads at once. Character images, motion videos, background music, ambient sound effects, structured scene prompts. The difference is not just accepting multiple files. Many tools already do that. The real question is whether the model understands how those inputs relate to each other. If everything is interpreted within a unified generation framework, creators move from guesswork to controlled intent. That changes how scenes are designed. Traditionally, AI video is silent at birth. Creators generate visuals first, export, then manually sync audio in an editor. Early signals suggest Seedance 2.0 may generate audio and video simultaneously, footsteps aligned with walking speed, music matching choreography, ambient sound adapting to the environment. If reliable, this removes an entire post-production stage. Synchronization happens during creation, not after. That's a workflow shift. Iteration is one of the biggest bottlenecks in AI video. Small change, regenerate everything. Background tweak, start over. Character swap, full re-render. There are strong indications that Seedance 2.0 may allow incremental edits through structured prompts. Replace a character while preserving motion. Adjust lighting without rebuilding the scene. Extend sequences naturally. Merge clips together. If editing becomes modular instead of destructive, production efficiency increases dramatically. For serious creators, that's transformative. Reported improvements include 1080p output, roughly 30% faster generation compared to 1.5 Pro, better lighting behavior, more refined textures, smoother color transitions. Balancing speed and realism is difficult. Many tools sacrifice one for the other. If Seedance 2.0 genuinely improves both, it positions itself strongly in the evolving AI video space. Cinematic realism lives in the details. Motion realism is where most AI systems struggle. Fast choreography, athletic action, emotional gestures. Reports suggest smoother transitions and more physically believable movement. That could mean more convincing dance performances, more stable action sequences, more expressive character emotion. Believable motion anchors immersion. This may be the most ambitious direction. Multi-shot storytelling implies logical scene progression rather than isolated clips. Characters persist. Lighting adapts contextually. Narrative flow remains coherent. Instead of disconnected visuals, creators could build structured story arcs. That moves AI video closer to cinematic production tools. Character drift is one of the biggest frustrations in generative video. Faces subtly shift. Outfits mutate. Accessories disappear. Early demos suggest noticeable improvement in consistency across scenes. If creators can define a character once and reuse them reliably, that changes brand storytelling, episodic content, narrative series, and product campaigns. Consistency builds identity. Identity builds audience trust. The process appears straightforward. Log into the web platform. Upload references. Provide structured prompts. Choose generation settings. Render and refine. Higgsfield operates through a web-based dashboard with unified controls. The focus seems to be centralization. One workspace, less fragmentation. 1.0 introduced generative motion fundamentals. 1.5 Pro refined realism and coherence. 2.0 appears focused on integration and production control. That shift from novelty to reliability signals platform maturity. It reflects the growing expectations of serious creators. AI video is evolving quickly. But long-term adoption depends on reliability, consistency, workflow efficiency, creative control. If Seedance 2.0 successfully integrates multimodal understanding, synchronized audio-visual output, advanced motion synthesis, and structured editing, it raises the bar. And when the bar rises, the industry follows. All information discussed is based on publicly available previews and community analysis as of February 2026. Specifications may change at official launch. Seedance 2.0 is not live yet, but the signals suggest something worth watching. If you're serious about AI-driven video creation, this is a release to keep on your radar. Which feature interests you most? Multimodal control? Audio-visual synchronization? Character consistency? The next phase of AI storytelling may feel less experimental and more intentional. And this could be one of the moments that pushes it forward.